Hey guys, last day of Expo West. So I'm back at my hotel, and I just got back from dinner at Seabird's Kitchen in Costa Mesa. Thank you. And we're just gonna go over what I picked up today at Expo. Yeah, the desk tonight, it's a lot easier. So, I got a big bag full of stuff. Last day of Expo. So generally the last day of Expo, all the companies like to just give their products away. A lot of them don't want to have to take them back or have to throw it away, so they just give product out. And a lot of times you just don't have enough bags to carry, and they only want you to bring one bag out of Expo. So technically you're only supposed to leave with one bag of goodies, but we would just keep going out, bringing it out to the car, coming back in anyway. So this year I didn't really take too much. Last year we were loaded up. It was seriously like 70 or 80 pounds worth of product that we were taking out of there. And right now it's like my shoulder. It's probably black and blue right now from carrying bags that are pretty heavy all day long. So let's start out with some of the things that a lot of the things today have to be refrigerated. So I had them in the refrigerator when I went out to dinner, and I put them back in the bag just to show you guys, and then they go back in the fridge. So let's start with, see what we got here. Has anyone ever heard of vegan Robs? These are all vegan. So apparently the owner is the guy that formulated the veggie booty, pirate booty or whatever. And he recently, I don't know how recent, went vegan. So he reformulated all of his snacks to be vegan. And they're very vocal about it right up front, vegan. So, and I got to try a bunch of these. They're pretty good. Plant-based, crunchy, good, certified, gluten-free, non-GMO. So, and they had a lot of different, so this was the Brussels sprout puffs, and they have cauliflower puffs, and they had like a russet potato puffs, all kinds of different things. Cosmic Vegan. I'm still in California. I'll be here all month. So right now I just took everything back to my hotel room, and they're in the perishable stuff is in my little refrigerator over there. So we're good. Roasted seaweed snack, says vegan Megan Man at Trader Joe's. I wonder what kind. Is it a Trader Joe's brand? Because they have a lot of seaweed snacks. They had a bunch at the expo. I don't really like the seaweed, although it's really good for you, and I will eat it on certain kinds of sushi if it's done right. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, by the way, this was the creamer that I was talking about last night. I got the Nut Pod hazelnut creamer. Doritos, Locos, Tacos. I am in like the Anaheim area. I'm in Santa Ana right now. Santa. Another one of these squeeze packets, which would be great for kids bringing to school, is by California Grape. Well, no. I said that wrong. That's the name of the flavor. So it's called Frugies. And these are organic ingredients, non-GMO. It says totally vegan. Totally vegan. Essential nutrients, gluten-free, BPA-free, and no sugar added. And you can find them at frugies.com. Frugies like that. Nothing artificial. Totally vegan. Cool. See, these companies are starting to get the hang of it. You put something in there totally vegan, we don't have to worry about, if something's vegan or not. Yeah, I met the owner of this guy. I think he was the owner, either the owner or... So, Yum Butter. Does anybody have Yum Butter? And he started talking to me. He actually knew a friend of mine that introduced me to this butter, which they sell at my local grocery store at Wegmans. So Yum Butter. And they're in these little packs, so let's see. Chia hemp seed and goji almond butter. Need to mix. 7 grams of protein. Is it only No, I think there's a few other ones. Which ones did he give me? I don't know. Here's another one that he gave me. And yeah, this is also almond. I took a video of all the rest of them, so I'd have to go over it again, but so I don't know if it's all almond or if there's soy or peanuts, I don't know. I forgot. But you can look them up online. Where's their website? Probably yumbutter.com. Yeah, these are perfect. A little bit of Yum Butter, a little bit of jelly. Dandy's is coming out again with their seasonal flavors. So we got the pumpkin, and there's like what is it? It's like a candy cane flavor. Vegan marshmallows. Nicholas wants to know if Gardein introduced anything new this year. No, they didn't, but they actually had something that I had never tried before, but they had those porkless pork bites, which were pretty good. But they're not new, so I did stop at their booth quite a few times. What is this? I'm Skinny Sticks. I don't know. I grabbed a couple of these samples because they were vegan. We get the certified vegan on the back here. Swarm Calm. Thoughts on the vegan cheetah? I don't know anything about the vegan cheetah lawsuit. What's going on with that? I don't know. I'm gonna save this one for last because I'm excited about it. And then there's let's see. This was Juice Shot. Has anybody ever heard of that? That was pretty good. It's like a little shot of juice. Booster shot, and they have a chlorophyll and organic wheatgrass, organic apple juice, organic lemon juice. So they have several different of these. This is a sample that I took, and they also have those Zen vegan pudding. Peppermint, yes, peppermint. Right, Barbara. Vegan Trucker, yep. Porkless bites are great. I think they were my favorite of the Gardein products that they had there today. They had the meatless meatballs, the buffalo wings, and something else that I don't remember. You saw Cosmic Vegan, you saw a red shot of the juice. There was a yellow one and then 3 green ones. I didn't see a red one there. Okay, this was really good. So this is vanilla bean almond milk from Pop in Bottle, and they had a few different flavors there, and really, really good. Thank you for the thumbs up there. So Pop in Bottle vanilla bean almond milk. And these guys are what, San Francisco based, organic almond milk, organic almonds, organic dates, vanilla bean extract, pink Himalayan. So pretty clean ingredients there. And I actually posted a picture of their booth on my Insta story today. What else we got? That's me, Vegan Zombie. That was the badge I had to wear. Hat. I got a hat from Kite Hill. Jason's story. I don't know. Here's Jason. Jason was signing books yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? This is his book. Let's see. Miyoko's new cheese. Yeah. Tons of it. We got the smoked mozzarella. More smoked mozzarella. Any more? Oh, and her vegan butter. Her vegan butter, smoked mozzarella. If you guys haven't tried the butter or her mozzarella, this is brand new, but she has the regular mozzarella already out. And favorite. Let's see, what else did I get here? So we got the quinoa sticks from the same brand as this. And it's just quinoa, rice, and chia. Whole grains, seeds, and certified vegan, non-GMO. Again, water was one of my favorite products today. Most people take water for granted. So this company has a couple things that are vegan. So we got, these are vegan, say vegan right on it. And then we got the Gravity gluten-free dark chocolate covered pretzels. They don't say vegan because they're made on the same equipment, but they are vegan. Okay, so that answers your question. So this is not almond. We got a cashew butter by Yum Butter. Did he give me more than that? I think that was it. I thought he only gave me 2, but he gave me 3. And then, oh, we got another Miyoko's. We have some Kite Hill as well. You know, I could have loaded up. Kite Hill is just giving so much away. I just didn't have enough room. And so we got Kite Hill ricotta. I got some Kite Hill yogurts, strawberry. And we'll see. Dairy-free, soy-free, gluten-free, non-GMO almonds, no preservatives, no artificial colorings, live cultures. And then I also got a vanilla. Yes, I've been telling everybody that's asking me like what my favorite product was. One of them were definitely the Unreal Vegan M&Ms. Nicholas wants to know. So they have 3 new M&M flavors. 2 of those are vegan. It's certified vegan, so that's great. They taste really good too. And I want some. So yeah, another yogurt. These all have to go in the fridge. and truffle dill chive cream cheese. So they really hooked us up. And then Violife is a Greek-based vegan cheese company that's been around for a while over in Europe. And I was able to get some of that. A couple of years ago, I made some pizza with some of their cheese that they sent me. It's really good. And they just came out with, they repackaged, rebranded, but they also came out with some really good cheese. I posted one earlier today on my Insta story. I just want to pull that up because it's seriously one of the best cheeses that I've had. It's a cheese that you would grill, pick it up with a toothpick. Well, anyways, you grill it, put it on like a grilled cheese or whatever. Let's see. Okay, so it's the halloumi cheese, and yeah, if you guys ever see that, if they ever get into, you can buy them on like online and stuff, but I don't think they're in any stores yet here. But this is their packaging for Violife. It's just over. I have a great video on making like a nice tofu steak. Really good. So yeah, Violife. Oh, and it's fortified with B12 too, which is great. The blue cheese without the mold. There's some. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, this doesn't look moldy. One of them did today. I did see one of them that did look kind of moldy. But there's that. So that's awesome. So Cosmic Vegan says they're coming to the U.S. in spring of this year. So that should be soon. But I don't know if you guys can see this, but this halloumi, this cheese is like the best halloumi. Like they nailed it, and they kind of grilled it. Go look at my story on Instagram, the Vegan Zombie, and you can see the cheese in the background. And I also did like a video story on it too on my Instagram. So go check that out. Oh, and they also have like pastrami chicken right here. So right here. See, they were giving tons of, everybody was just giving stuff away. I just don't really know what I'm going to do with everything. So, I got an entire box, not just like a little box, but like a big box. Here, let me go grab the box real quick. This is like one of the other highlights, other than the Miyoko's, all this Miyoko's cheese that I got. Let me wait a minute. I'm going to save that for last because I got a couple more things to go. You guys are probably wondering what it is. I am thinking of opening a vegan market in Omaha, so I'm excited about. Oh, cool, Nick. Have you been to Issa's restaurant, Modern Love, out there? I was at that one with her, and we shot some videos there and made some pretty cool foods. I got a bunch of coupons for Follow Your Heart and some vegan Choco XO snaps. I don't know how they say that, but these little chocolates. Barbara, what are you asking if it's gluten-free? Let's see, what was I holding up when you said that? Is what gluten-free? Sarah, thank you for the videos with Issa. Those were really fun. You guys could check those out. They're pretty funny. She's a funny girl. Okay, and then these, I really like the packaging. These are almonds, and they have all kinds of different flavors. And you can find them on Instagram at AG Standard, certified vegan. transparency, quality, accessibility. They have a really good maple glazed ones. The chicken thingy, let's see. Pastrami chicken. Yes, it's gluten-free, soy-free. No, obviously it's vegan, no nuts, no preservatives. Cool. I gotta go put that back in the fridge. And then, they're already open, sorry. Justin's peanut butter cups. Have you guys had these? These are like the best chocolate peanut butter cups. And, okay, so the other big thing that I was about to say, this big box that I got. So this is how big the box was. So I don't even know how many were in here, but this is Beyond Meat, Beyond Burgers. So I have a freezer full of Beyond Burgers now. Well, I even gave some out to some friends, and invite me over and we'll have a barbecue. And we'll put some smoked mozzarella on there too. We'll have a burger party with some vegan cheeses, and we got the burgers, we got the food, hook up. So now I got to put all this back in the refrigerator. And and the last product that I had, where'd it go? Gotta find it. Oh, found it. So I'm always looking out for a really good organic vegan deodorant. So I've not tried this yet, but they assured me that this is the only 24-hour clinical study. A lot of people, they said that a lot of companies will say they have a 24-hour study, but nobody can actually claim clinical. So this is supposed to be the one good thing, and I was actually recommended by a friend to try this out. So vegan deodorant. Yes, Beyond Meat, those Beyond Burgers. Let's see. Vegan Trucker says, are you talking about the milk chocolate ones by Justin's? You guys, if you don't know about Justin's, you got to make sure if you're going to get the vegan ones, it's the dark chocolate ones. They have another package in that looks exactly like this, but it's milk chocolate. The chocolate's a little bit lighter. So these ones are in fact vegan, and I want to eat them all right now, but I won't because I need to go down to the gym. And I think that's it. So I have bags and bags over here of what I've collected at the expo over the past 4 days, and now it's done. I got a lot of really great footage of the expo. I've interviewed some pretty cool people about some pretty cool things in veganism and vegan products. And I'm excited to get these videos edited and put up on YouTube. So, yeah. So on to the next thing. I guess I'm just going to do some work while I'm out here, try to make some videos with some other people, with some friends, and hit up some restaurants. And I'm going to be going to the vegan street fair at the end of the month, and then probably head home. So yeah. Any questions, concerns? The Kite Hill yogurts, yes, they're really good. You know which ones were real? You know which ones I really liked was the Good Karma ones. I tried that for the first time yesterday. I have not seen Logan. I wanted to see it the opening night, but I didn't end up going to see it. And now, yeah. So I guess I'm probably gonna, maybe I'll see it while I'm out here, but I'll definitely see it when I get home if I don't. How was it? No spoilers. One second. Okay, so the Good Karma. So this is the brand, but we're talking about the yogurt. So this probably is not gonna tell me what the yogurt uses, but I forgot. I'll have to check the video I took, but it's probably one of my favorites. And then I really like, I think it was the strawberry and the vanilla is so delicious. They make delicious yogurt as well. Sounds equals soy. Let's see. Almond sounds, yeah. Um, what is this? Culture pasteurized. This is flax milk, so neither. And it has vitamin B12 in it, which is good. It's got vitamin D in it. Probiotics. This is 1,200 milligrams of omega-3s. So that's really good. I feel like I should eat something. I'm gonna eat something. De La Soul wants to know if I get blood work done regular. If so, do vegans typically what do vegans usually lack in their diet? I don't get my blood done regularly, hardly at all. But the last time I did, everything was good. And yeah, so B12 is one of them. But anybody can be deficient in B12, whether you're omnivore or vegan. We animals don't make B12. B12 comes from microbes in the ground. They just eat it, and then people eat it through them. Also, you want to make sure you're getting your vitamin D, which is you get from the sun. You can get it fortified vegan milk, cereals, that kind of thing. And yeah, B12, you can just, there's a lot of things that are fortified with B12, but you can also, just to be on the safe side, if you feel better, take a supplement, vitamin, something like that. I've never worried about that, and I've never really taken any vitamins or anything. I mean, I have in the past, but not on a regular basis, and I haven't touched vitamins in probably almost 20 years, so. But there's a lot of things that are fortified, like like I just said, this has certain protein powders and lots of like nut milks and cereals and stuff like that. Craig says, I love how often you've been streaming lately. It's been my nightly ritual after coming home from work. Cool. Yeah. It's all because of the expo, because normally I would stream maybe once or twice a week. But it's fun, If I have something to talk about, it's fun coming on here and answering questions and talking to you guys. And yes, I've tried. Nicholas wants to know if I've tried Ripple milk yet, made from peas. Yes, I have. It's okay. It's not my favorite. Vitamin D. June 2nd or 3rd. Okay, so if it's on the 2nd or 3rd, I won't be able to make it. I'll be at the Strong Hearts Vegan Power running team. I'll be with them for a Ragnar Relay, which is a 200-mile relay run with teams, which is really, really amazing. I did a couple of videos on that the last 2 years. And he said, or the 9th or 10th. So I don't know what, but I feel like that's also another date for me. but I'll check into it. Is Good Karma gluten-free as well? I believe so. Let's find out. While we're finding out, let's eat a peanut butter cup. Mmm. It is gluten-free. So here's the thing. I'll tell you guys right now because you're watching, and other people will see on the video that I post, but okay, so a lot of people were wondering if these are vegan because what it says on the back contains peanuts and soy, and then it says contains trace amounts of milk and tree nuts due to processing on shared equipment. So I went up to Justin and I turned the camera on and I interviewed him and I asked him about this. And I said, Justin, does this really have milk in it? Or is this a legal disclaimer because it's shared on the same equipment? And so they make certain things on the equipment, and then the equipment is clean and it's pushed out with other chocolate until it's deemed to be clean, and then the next batch goes on. So on the same equipment, which is already clean, you start making the other things. So there's nothing in this, but for some reason, if something did, he wouldn't be able to get sued because of it, because if somebody had an allergen or something like that. So these are in fact vegan. They also have palm oil in it. It's sustainable palm. They're certified with the RSPO. I have done a video on that. You can see my thoughts on that. Check out my YouTube video. And so, as far as I'm concerned, these are A-OK. These are 100% vegan. And there you go. Delicious. So that video will be out soon. That's, I think, that will be yesterday's video, or was it? Yeah, yesterday's video. So day number 3 of the expo. When I put that video out, I have a nice little interview there with Justin himself. Vegan marshmallows have been around for a while, haven't they? Yes, they've been around for a while, and there's a few different kinds. I'm really good friends with the people that own Chicago Vegan Foods. They make the Dandies, and so and they're really good. I made the s'mores crispy treats. It's a recipe in our cookbook, and check that out. Michael says, thank you for addressing the Justins. My wife is very happy now. You're welcome. See, when something like that happens and I'm able to like confront the people, that just, we're going to destroy any like worries or, whatever anybody's wondering if these are vegan or not. Because, the thing is I would tell people these were vegan, and anytime I would post it, there'd be like tons of comments saying that they're not vegan. And then I would, say, look, I talked to Justin, and they would say, well, I'm just going to go by the label. So hopefully I can direct them to the video, and you can actually see Justin address this. And seems like a really, really nice guy, and he wants to be as transparent as possible, that kind of thing. And I just think he just wants to, cover his butt because, you don't want to get sued if, there is an incident like that. But that's like, the way I see it, it's the same as if you go to a vegan-friendly restaurant and you order your vegan meal and you're eating on the same plate with the same fork and knife as, the meat used to be on before it was put through the dishwasher and washed and brought back out to you. I mean, they didn't even used to say this when I went vegan 20 some years ago. You would just look at the ingredients and that would be it. You wouldn't have all these disclaimers on shared equipment or anything. So we're lucky now. Super. I did ask him a few more questions too about if he's got anything new coming out for vegans or anything like that. Do I consider food colorings vegan, like in Swedish fish? Well, it depends what the food coloring is. I mean, there's certain food colorings that are not vegan. They use crushed beetles and stuff like that, so that wouldn't be vegan. I think there's red 5 and red 40 or something like that. One of them is vegan, one of them's not. But either way, none of them are that really. I wouldn't want to eat either one of them really because they're not really good for you. I mean, just looking at what they're made from, I don't know. I guess I can't say they're not good for you because I'm not a food scientist or a dietitian or anything like that, but I wouldn't want to eat it. Uh, Tehran. So what are you referring to there? What did you have to buy? The marshmallows or the peanut butter cups? Right, the Carmine. Yellow number 5, that's it, in the red 40. So the red 40, so one of them is vegan and one of them's not. Is the red 40, I believe, is vegan, but not, and it's all chemically derived. But so the Swedish fish are technically vegan, but okay, so you're talking about the marshmallows. Yeah, these marshmallows, Dandy's marshmallows, Chicago Vegan Foods. They have several different flavors, and they got the big ones and the small ones if you want to put them in your hot cocoa or something, or the big ones for like making s'mores. Right, the petroleum based. That doesn't sound like you really want to put it, ingest it. Sounds like what, drinking gas or something? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, like when growing up and everything, and now like everybody knows somebody that has some form of cancer. I mean, was it this rampant like 100 years ago? It didn't seem like it, but like it's all, everything that we're putting in these processed foods. The vegan marshmallows from Trader Joe's, yeah, they're I I haven't had them straight from Trader Joe's, but yeah. Yeah, Dr. Greger he's really great, Sarah. I refer people to him all the time, especially on issues like soy. Everybody has a bad rap on soy and everything, and it looks like the dairy industry did a pretty good job putting misinformation out there. My thoughts on organic and non-organic foods. What do I think about? Well, so I guess there's not really any long-term studies if they're actually bad for you, and they claim that that they're not actually bad for you. And the science doesn't show that there's detrimental health effects or anything like that yet. But think about it. Would you want to eat something that is genetically modified to the point where it can resist these pesticides that are killing all these bugs, but it'll survive it. So it's within, like the corn and everything. And people are spraying this stuff wearing hazmat suits because it's that toxic. Like I'll take my chances with the organic, and I always try to go with organic when I can. And I don't like the idea of like the whole thing with like the genetic modification with the tomato and the gene from the Arctic fish so that it can withstand cold weather. I don't know. It's kind of gross. Can going vegan help vitamin deficiencies? Before I went vegan, I was deemed vitamin D deficient by my doctor. Well, it all depends what what you eat and how healthy you eat. Um, Vitamin D, I believe you want to take things. You want to eat like foods high in vitamin D, but you also want to have some vitamin C so you can absorb it. So you want to take maybe some citrus while you're, a good form of vitamin D would be like maybe beets or some dark greens, something like that. Maybe zest some lemon on it or orange. But yeah, um, it, it it all has to do with, you can get all the nutrients from being a vegan as you can not being a vegan. But you're also taking away like all of the bad things. You're taking all cholesterol, having your body shocked by animal protein and the hormones and all that goes into, everything that's going in the animal and all the genetically modified foods that they're eating is going into your diet if you're eating the animals. So, some people are, oh, I eat organic, but the most of the feed is not organic. I don't know. I didn't even I've been healthy for years after going vegetarian and then vegan. And when I did this, I wasn't even trying for health. I just stopped eating the stuff. And like I said this in several other videos, but ever since I stopped eating meat, which was 27 years ago, I have never had a headache again. I rarely get sick, and when I do get sick, I usually get over it pretty fast. Um, so I don't know if that had anything to do with any of the hormones or anything that was going into the meat, and then it was going into my body and affecting me. But a girl at school went vegan because of him, Dr. Greger. I'm sure a lot of people went vegan because of, people like him. Best egg substitute for baking, asked Gary. Well, it depends. It really depends what you're making. One of my favorite things to use, and I found that it really does the job, especially in the brownies that I make in my cookbook, are silken tofu. Silken tofu is great, but there's also like you can make your own egg replacer out of flax seeds um, and then there's an egg replacer you can buy. There's a lot of them, but when as far as going with like cookies or brownies, that kind of thing, silken tofu. Try making my brownie recipe and tell me what you think. Pesticides. Wait a minute, I'm lost here. I'm reading these comments out of order here. Well, I mean, you can Google the list of the worst foods to buy that are GMO. Some foods I do buy that are probably genetically modified, but I'm not really too worried about. But if I can, I'm going to go with the organic. Like when I go shopping, um, bananas are pretty cheap, so I always go for the organic bananas because I eat a lot of bananas as far as freezing them and making smoothies and stuff like that with them. But I don't like buying things like tomatoes and stuff that are genetically modified, and you can kind of tell because they're all like perfect, perfect tomatoes, and yeah. So Dr. Greger's book. So yeah, I haven't read it, but yeah, it sounds great. And to go, with along with his videos and stuff, that'd be perfect if you guys are, worried about or wondering about being healthy on a plant-based diet. There's so many people that are healthy on a planet. Like I'm a long-term vegan, and I feel like I'm in the healthiest, state of my, than I ever was. I work out every day too, but I have a lot of friends that are vegan, and then there's like those, I don't remember his name, but there's some doctors there, and you have Esselstyn, and you have the one that's like almost 100, and he's been vegan for like over 50 years. He's a heart surgeon. I mean, when you have somebody like that, they know what's up. They know the causes. They see it. It's just not, you're in this cycle of, you know, the Department of Agriculture and like what they're saying the top food groups are to be healthy, and the whole cycle. People getting sick, so then healthcare, so then there's medicine, healthcare, and then the food, and it's all in a cycle, and it's like a big money making thing. I mean, if everybody went vegan and ate healthy, you would, weed out half of that healthcare right there. Thoughts on how to do healthy vegan in college? Um, well, you're, what I would say for being a healthy vegan is don't overdo it on the processed foods, and eat a lot of vegetables. Go for like the brighter colored vegetables. Those are the ones with more nutrients and stuff in that, like that in it. Obviously learn to cook. Don't cooking. We all eat, so cooking is important. Learn to prepare foods and cook, and find things that you like. I know, being in college, you're gonna want fast foods and stuff like that, but you can get by on ramen noodles and stuff, but that's not good for you. Try to find time to get down to like maybe a farmer's market if there's one near. That's some cheap food, but well, most college kids are pretty poor, so they're on a budget. But I guess not everyone. So it depends what your budget is there. But yeah, buy food for the week. Don't, you're going to want healthy foods. That's what we learned in our cooking class. Buy foods that you're going to make within that week, and then go out and buy more. So your foods are fresh and healthy, which is completely different than what I would recommend if you were in like a situation like, a zombie apocalypse, like a survival situation, like a natural disaster. You're going to want different foods, because these fresh foods are not going to stay fresh for too long. But um, yeah, to be healthy, you're going to want fresh foods, and you're going to want to prepare them. So don't buy more than you can prepare for that week or whatever. Vegan for Vendetta question: are you alcohol free like I am? I've actually never tasted alcohol in my life. I am straight edge, so I don't do any drugs or alcohol, and I never have. Continue to see my body regenerate with new healthy cells. Is that since you went vegan? Where did I go here? Tehran. So you're getting healthier on vegan diet. That's great. If that's what that was an assumption, but I think that's what you're saying. Daphne is here. Craig, you went vegan, and you totally changed your health. Is that right? Well, we should all, okay, so here's we should all care about our health, and that should be first and foremost. We all care about the animals, but guess what? if we die 20 years before we normally would have, that's 20 years we're not here to help, others, to help the animals. I mean, what do they tell you to do first if you're on a plane? The oxygen mask comes down. You're supposed to put yours on first before you help anybody else, because if you pass out, you're not there to help anybody. You're useless. So if we're useless and our health has deteriorated to the point where we are not taking care of ourselves, then we're not here. We cannot take care of the animals. So I want to be here as long as I can to keep doing what I'm doing. So yes, I care about my health. Like we should all care about our health. That doesn't mean we have to eat like raw, vegan, perfect foods all the time. I mean, indulge. You got to live your life, but don't abuse your body and to the point where you're going to have a heart attack. That's just how I see it. Are you going to the lunch break live while you're in California? I saw Jane talking to you about it. Oh yeah, I didn't even see that. That was live, right? She came up to me and interviewed me at the expo. Um, yeah, I'd love to do that. She took off though. I didn't get any of her contact information, so I'll have to find out. Gary's eating Triscuits and frozen grapes right now. There's a combination. Craig, we should meet up when I get back. We should do some videos. Maybe we can go on here and do a Q&A with everybody. Do a Q&A video, or just go out and go shopping. Cosmic Vegan. Okay, see ya. Good night. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, well, the people that stop going vegan, I just feel like they're plant-based. How can you not be vegan? How can you go vegan and know about what you're doing, and knowing about what harm it's causing animals, and then not be vegan anymore? So I mean, that's just how I see it. So if you're vegan, you should be vegan for all the reasons. You should care about your health. You should care about the animals, and caring about your health allows you to care about the animals. So yeah, I'll be home at the end of this month. Hopefully it'll be a lot warmer up there, no snow, and yeah, we could meet up and do some videos. Craig lives in the same city as I do. Yeah, it's very important for health, for the animals' health, because it's their life. It's their, you know, we don't have a right to eat animals. People do it, and we're in 2017. It's not like 200, 100, 200 years ago. So I feel like we're having some good conversations here. Yeah, that sucks. So Sarah says her partner's dad went plant-based for about 2 years and reversed his cholesterol, then went back to eating meat. Yeah, I feel like I don't understand how people can go vegan and then like start eating. I could never do that. I can't even like fathom doing that. Let's see. What, it's past midnight already over there with you guys on the East Coast. Still still a little early over here. Um Yeah, I think going vegan is it's the way I see it, it's a way of life. It's my life. I wouldn't think twice about it. Andrew, I don't listen to any podcast right now. I really don't have time. I'm always doing so. I'm either filming or editing or out doing something. I just yeah. If anybody else has any recommendations for Andrew, type them in. So I wish I had more time to do stuff. Michael wants to know if I use aquafaba at all. Yeah, I've done a few things with aquafaba. I haven't done any videos or anything yet, but aquafaba is fun. For those of you that don't know, aquafaba is the liquid when you open a can of usually chickpeas are probably the best, chickpeas or white beans, or you open up and then all that liquid that you normally drain out, if you keep that liquid and you put it in like a KitchenAid and you mix it up, it's going to turn into a big white like whipped cream like consistency, and you can do so much with it. You can bake with it. You can make a meringue with it, whipped cream, all kinds of things. Yeah, Sarah says that she's noticed that she now that she's been vegan, she has a lot more vegan friends. Yeah, when I went vegan, it was almost unheard of that anybody even knew the word vegan, let alone that they were vegan. But I did have a few friends that were vegan. Unfortunately, I think only one of them is still vegan. Um, but yeah, I have so many vegan friends now. I mean, just at the expo the other night, we did a group picture and there was like 200 of us. And it's just amazing how many people out here, just out here in California, are vegan. And then you have like Veg Fest and all that, which, not everybody's vegan there, but it's good when non-vegans go there because they get to see, what we're all about, some of the food that they can eat, and that they don't need to eat a food, with cruelty or anything like that. So that's always good. The weirdness of how vegan we are with friends. I get it. See, I never. So back in the day, I had friends too that were, vegan, and then they still eat honey, but I just I don't consider that vegan. It's great that they're doing, what they're doing, but I mean, still the honey is bee vomit, so it's coming from an animal, and a bee is classified as an animal. It's not vegan. It's coming from another creature that's not a plant. So, and like I said in the video I did about the whole vegan cheetah thing, um, I, I'm not knocking anybody. I'm not making fun of anybody, but there's a definition. You're either a vegan or you're not a vegan. If you're not a vegan and you're trying to get there, then that's great. That's wonderful. But there is a definition. If there wasn't, then like what are we? I consider myself a vegan and I abstain from all animal products, including honey. So if you're eating an animal product, you're just simply not vegan. That's all there is to it. Vegan for Vendetta. Where's the picture? I must have missed it. Picture. Jared Leto, RZA Jake. Yeah, I do want to check out Donna Jean. My friend Roy just opened that. Kindred. I have not heard of Kindred. I don't believe. Barbara, that's right. It is vomit. And you know what? There's so many things that that can do that. Like agave, as far as I'm concerned, is pretty close to honey. They even have bee-free honey that they made. A company has bee-free honey. There's so many things. There's no why. If you're already vegan, most like everything but honey, then why eat honey? It is. It's bee vomit and it's stealing. They're making it for themselves. They're not making it for us. The picture that we all took, it wasn't today. It was, I believe it was Friday. And, you know, it was organized by Whitney Lauritsen, the eco-vegan gal. I don't know if she posted it. I've seen it on my social media, but um, let's see, the vegan meetup. You look like Jared Leto. I get that a lot. People used to tell me that at least once a week. If anyone knows them, let's get them on the show and we'll do a show together. I can interview them about being vegan. Um, Go vegan gal. Eco. Whitney, if you're watching this, text me and tell me where the picture is. She's probably not watching. She's probably tired from being at the expo. Okay, yeah, here it is. The vegan meetup. You're not gonna be able to see it on my phone here. Is this it? This might be last year's picture. Tons of vegans. I think this is the old picture, but basically, uh, tons of vegans here. I'll find it. I'll find it and repost it on my Facebook or something. Bar Kindred. Okay, so hold on. Let me see. Bite Size Vegan shared great info on honey. When is the LA Vegan Fair and where? The Vegan Fair, like the LA Veg Fest. I don't know. I think it's in April. I won't be here for that. If anybody knows, barkindred.com. I'll have to check that out. There we go. LA Veg Fest, 4:30, Encino, California, Woodley Park. Thanks, Creative Flower. Alicia Silverstone has awesome recipe for vegan butter cups, peanut butter cups, and her Kind Diet book. De La Soul says Korea is probably one of the worst places to be a vegan. Vegan street. I'll be at the vegan street fair, and that's this month on the 26th. I'm looking at all the products that I have here. A lot of good stuff. Thoughts on caffeine. Um, a lot of people drink caffeine. I guess the only caffeine that I have is from chocolate because I've never had coffee and I don't drink any caffeinated drinks. I don't drink energy drinks or soda or anything like that. So that's just my personal preference. All my friends drink caffeine pretty much. What about La Croix? I don't know. I'm not familiar with that. Did I even say that right? In my French accent. Um, pr Pretty much the only thing I drink are smoothies, water, and then fresh juices or something. Got a juice shot right here from the Expo, water. I just feel better if I just keep it like that. I don't like to drink any kind of soda or anything. Water's fine for me. I don't even drink the sparkling water, the carbonated or anything. Oh, and I've never had kombucha either because of kombucha has like a very, very small percentage of alcohol, but I don't do any alcohol at all. And so I never had the SCOBY. We were joking about SCOBY today. The SCOBY. I know that there's you're not going to get drunk on it or anything like that. It's so little in kombucha, but yeah, I don't do any. You're making me thirsty. I'm drinking some water. This is the water I got yesterday. I already told this, so you guys that were on last night, you already heard me say this, but being at the expo, I went to the booth that they were handing out the water at, and I said that I put my camera over and I said, out of all of these amazing products here at Expo today, I'm probably the most happy right now for just a water. And he's like, "Oh, thank you so much." And yeah, because most people are just grabbing the water and walking away. It's because it's just water. Any tips on hair care? That's funny because I went to out to dinner tonight with a bunch of vegans, and one of them is vegan makeup share, and I was talking to her, and we might do a video together because she knows all the tips and trips of um, beauty products, hair products, stuff like that. I'm still trying to find. I have a couple things, a couple different products I use as far as shampoo and conditioner, but I want to find like the best vegan shampoo because, like I said, I actually addressed this yesterday. It actually makes a difference. I used to have really short hair for most of my life, and I never really cared about the shampoo, but when you have long hair, it makes a difference. And I don't like my hair all knotted up, and so. Oh, and yeah, the argan oil. I do have some of that. I was advised to use a tiny bit and like kind of put it on your hair when you get out of the shower. So I'll do a video hopefully with her. We can maybe do a live video Q&A. She's great, and that's cool. LJDR says that two of us are vegan in my household and two are not. But she does the cooking and you don't buy any meat. So that's good because, they're eating what you're making. And, there should be no complaints if you're making good food. Vegan food is great if you're not, if it, you can make any food good or bad. So there's really, when people are thinking vegan food and they say gross, it's just like they're either ignorant or they just don't want to try something. I don't know. Amen. So that really happens to, so Amen says, I went on a vegan diet because I was feeling very bad in health. These comments are keep going scrolling through. So I thought about everything again and watched animal movies. This is life changing. So a lot of people do that. They go vegan for it's like a wake up call for some people. Like you need to go, you need to start eating better, or you're going to have real problems, that kind of thing. And then so they do it and they start feeling better and they're like, wow. And then so naturally they start looking up what other kind of meat-free, dairy-free meals they can make. And, in the process of doing that, they start seeing, vegan, and then, it's just like a journey. And then they start finding out other reasons, the animals and all, and then it's just like a lifelong, you can never go back kind of thing. Like, why would you? It's like you're getting the best of both worlds when you're vegan. You're helping the animals, you're helping yourself, you're helping the environment, and you're not being gross like zombies. Sarah says, "Do you love zombie movies?" Which is probably yes. Yeah, I love zombie movies. I love horror movies. I love a lot of zombie movies. As far as George Romero, I would love to meet him one day. Maybe even interview him if I could. The original Dawn of the Dead. I watch that probably every year, and I have the box set, so I watch the behind the scenes, and it's just amazing seeing. Like I get so excited and inspired for to make new videos and all that kind of stuff. He just seems like the nicest guy. Most directors aren't going to take some of the suggestions like from other people on the crew like he does. He's just the nicest guy. He's like, oh, okay, let's do it this way. But yeah, so Dawn of the Dead. A lot of people argue whether this is a zombie movie or not, but I do really love 28 Days Later. I love The Walking Dead. I think I like the first and second season the best. I like it best when, it's first happening. They don't really know what's going on. They have to figure out how to survive. Right now in The Walking Dead, I'm not going to give any spoilers, but we're so far along that nobody's even afraid of the zombies anymore. It's the people that they're afraid of. The zombies are just like, oh, there's another zombie. So that answers your questions. I love zombie movies. That's how I came up with the vegan zombie. Just my love of horror and making movies and zombies. Barbara says, my hair is to my butt. I love the Kirkland brand. My hair was to my butt the other day too, and I cut 5 inches off it. So my hair is a little shorter now. Castile soap, I like. Oh, and Dr. Bronner's too has some, it works pretty good in my hair, so, but it's also for everything. De La Soul says, actually, De La Soul says you're very lucky because you have great hair and no gray hair. I actually do have gray hair. I have gray hair. So, apple cider vinegar for conditioner, says Brandon. I've never tried that. LJ Doctor says, my daughter was hoping you were related to Rob Zombie. He is also vegan. Yes, I know Rob's vegan. I'm a huge fan of Rob Zombie. I would also love to meet him one day and possibly interview him or just shake his hand. I love his movies, the horror, just Rob Zombie, and he's vegan. It's awesome. So is his wife Sherry Moon. Original Evil Dead is a classic. Yep. Yes, Rob Zombie and his wife are both vegan, and it's funny because he'll like put up a picture, a vegan picture, something, and people, a lot of his fans will, I can't believe you're vegan. What? You're letting me down. I love your music, but what the heck? And he'll be like, like it's so stupid. Like there's no reason for it. It's like you can't be cool and also be vegan. But go check him out. Go check out Rob Zombie. Follow him on Instagram. He's 100% vegan. Sarah, I don't know what that one is that you're talking about. The zombie one where the zombie thought that the alive people were zombies. Was that what was that? The one where the main dude was thinking and what was it called? Warm Bodies or something? No, Rob is definitely a vegan. He's a vegan. They're both vegan. Yeah, What the Health just premiered and it's going to be on, well, on the down low. It's going to be So I was talking yesterday. So I was talking to my friend. They call him Vegan Jesus, vegan.jesus on Instagram, and he is the new. They're using him as the subject matter. The guy that, as far as conspiracy goes, he's going to be like the guy that walked around and did the interviews with everybody. So he's going to be in the next one coming out. There's three, and so I guess from what he was telling me, they go to like India and stuff, and how all the Indians over in India, the sacred cow is sacred to them, but yet they're treated so cruelly still. I didn't know that. Um, but I guess it's like it moves along a lot faster than conspiracy. It's like bam, 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 and they just get right into it. But yeah, I want to see What the Health. What the Health, for you guys that don't know, is the sequel to Cowspiracy, or it's the next one by the same guy. No, I agree. No, no politics. We can all be vegan. The whole world could be vegan someday, hopefully. Warm bodies, yeah, that's what I was thinking. And then there's Zombieland. Zombieland's great. De La Soul, have a good night. Thanks for watching. Oh wow, we've gone. So yeah, we're going on an hour and 17 minutes. Hi Donna. Yeah, it's pretty late here. Well, it's pretty late on the East Coast at least. Over here, it's only like 9:30. I haven't seen What the Health yet, so I'm looking forward to it. Oh, what was his name? I don't remember his. All right, guys. Well, it is getting kind of late. If you guys want to go to bed, I understand. Um, I got some work to do. I guess I'll start editing some videos and catching up on some sleep. I got to get out of here in the morning. So I'll see you guys later. I'm glad you guys like these. I'll be on doing these again. And I've talked to a few other people here in California, so maybe we'll jump on and we'll do some of these live events and do like a Q&A and stuff like that. Oh, Zombies, yeah. I haven't seen that one yet. All right, guys. Good night.